What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be driving through Astoria, Queens with my dad. Today's date is Sunday, September 22nd, 2024. It's about 2:15 p.m. Temperature 75 Fahrenheit, 24 Celsius. We're going to be going towards the East River here and Vernon Boulevard, where there are a lot of new developments in the neighborhood. This is 30th Road at 14th Street. We started at 21st Street. Vernon Boulevard is a main street which pretty much runs along the west side of Astoria. There's a brand new development here on the corner on 30th Road and Vernon Boulevard, as well as on the right hand side. This used to be an industrial area, and it's been completely transformed over the years. In front of us is the New York City Ferry, which is a cost-effective way to travel along the waterways of New York City. Unfortunately, they just raised prices. However, it's still pretty comparable. It's $4.50 one way, and a 10-trip pass is $29. So if you buy the 10-trip pass, it's pretty much equivalent to a New York City subway ride. And to the left here is Hallet's Cove Park, as well as the Astoria Public Housing.
That's new.
Yeah, to the right, that's new also. It's actually a controversial place to have these new developments come up, having them in close proximity to the public housing. Many people feel like it's not the best part of town to put new developments, but they need to find a space to put them somewhere.
I ride through this neighborhood on my bicycle almost every single day.
Yeah, that's something new I haven't seen in a while, or probably even ever. That Q19 bus says fare required on the top there, the LED. Throughout the years, New York City has been pretty lax about fare collection on New York City buses, and it's really only during this year, and go figure, towards the end of an election year, that now they're starting to enforce fares on buses. They let it get to like a almost 50% compliance rate with fare evasion.
Look at back there, Kenny, on the left.
And look at that guy, he just went through a red light there, left turn.
Those are all brand new buildings.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading over there. Don't follow that person's lead and go through the red light on left turn. here we can see a lot of the new parts of Astoria that are developing.
Look at this contrast in between the public housing and then the new building again. Hallet's Cove. Look at this.
I know. No fee apartments. And not only that, you would think these areas here, being so close to public housing and so far away from the central part of Astoria, that these this housing would be affordable, but for the most part it really isn't.
Look at this.
This part of Astoria is known as Hallet's Cove. It's a reference to the original name of this neighborhood.
Look in front of us. There's going to be more development there. Look at
Yeah, look at that. First Street. You can't get any lower in streets than this. I'm looking at a listing right now. The building's still under construction. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It's selling for $736,000. And you need to pay $244 a month in HOA.
Now, this building to the right of us, when they built that, they had a view of Manhattan. Now, this building on the left is blocking the view from this building.
Yep, that's the way it goes.
I mean, that's a bummer. You buy a building or apartment here on the right side with a beautiful view, and all of a sudden, a year or two later, it's blocked off.
Well, like they say in life, nothing is guaranteed, right? Even a good view.
I think this is the Whitney Field baseball field. Whitey Ford, I think it is.
Uh-huh. Even in areas where you're right along the beach, there have been municipalities who have dredged up sand or dirt and expanded the landmass. So even the land got expanded and you lose the view that way. And we're going around the back here.
You haven't seen this, right?
I haven't seen this in a while. I think these buildings too, they have a shuttle bus that takes you to the train, to the subway, but I don't know how frequent that is.
It will become more frequent though once there's more development, more high rise going up, you know? More
Yeah.
people moving in.
I mean, they can use the public bus over here too. All these subway lines, they connect with the subway.
Let's go down here. You can see this too. And they're starting to open up little grocery stores here. There's a health center here now.
Oh, that's good. This area has pretty much been underserved with amenities. Wow, this is a two-way street.
I was just thinking the same thing. Eventually, they're gonna have to make a one-way. There's no way that this is gonna be a two-way
This is
street.
crazy.
Yeah, this is too narrow for two-way. Look at this.
How do they allow parallel parking on both sides of the street like this if it's this narrow?
For now, it works, but once people start moving in and stuff, it's not gonna be able to work. This was like a nice building.
Yeah, I saw there's a daycare center on the ground floor too. Now leasing studios 1 and 2 bedrooms. This is called the Astor on 3rd, number 2. I guess there's an Astor on 3rd, number 1.
Daycare business is gonna be big around here because it's gonna require two incomes to pay for these rents and prices of these condos, and they're gonna have to have these daycare centers watch their kids while the parents go to work and make money to pay for all this stuff.
I mean, just to even afford a place like this in these buildings, you need a big down payment or.
You take a drive down there. Is it?
It's dead end. We can't go down there.
Yeah.
Well, you could, but.
Well, let's just take a look. We'll go down
Okay.
there, and then we could turn around. Look at all the dust on this car. Probably
Yeah.
from all the construction, you know. And you could probably leave your car here for a long time and not have to move it. You see, look at all these cars. Look at all the dust on them.
Yeah. I see that. Private property here. Beware of dog. Well, you can see the view of Manhattan here, of East Harlem.
Well, to have an apartment right there is good, you know, because you're all the way at the edge now by the water, so there's nothing else to block the view, you know.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I was just going to ask about the parking arrangements here. It looks like this building has parking available, but I don't think it's a lot. There's a sign here.
It won't be enough. But all these developments, they have to provide a certain amount of parking. Parking is going to be a premium.
Oh, it already is in a lot of places. One of the big criticisms about New York City is how there's so many spots, free street parking.
Look at all the meters outside the apartment building. That's ugly. They should cover them up.
Yeah, they could.
These are all new coming up. Laundromat, healthcare center, a little mini market. Dunkin' Donuts, look.
Oh, wow.
That'll be popular. I just heard in the news the other day that all these coffee shops, business is coming back to the pre-pandemic levels because a lot of people returning back to work.
Uh-huh.
I found that interesting. People love their coffee.
Yeah. The sign here is for the Shore Towers path. There's been some contention with Shore Towers blocking the bike path there, which is supposed to be open all the time. But Shore Towers is one of the original high-rise developments in Astoria. Pretty much sits on the southwestern corner of Astoria Park.
There's a lot of Victorian homes here. You see the older Victorian homes?
Yeah, all on the right side. This is a lot of old money here.
On the left here, you see?
Yep.
And look at this one right here to the right. This one, look at that.
Yeah, let me take this off so they can see it. Yeah, it's an incredible home. And that's Shore Towers up ahead. How many floors does Shore Towers have? Do you know?
I'm not sure. It's one of the first luxury high rises, right, in Astoria?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how old it is now.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Ooh, quite a bit.
At least 20, right?
I would say so. They have a swimming pool.
Yeah, it's a really nice building. In front of us here is Shore Boulevard, which is closed to motor vehicle traffic. Didn't always used to be that way. And Astoria Park is across the street.
Where do you want to go now?
Let's go to, no. Let's go to 21st Street.
Okay.
We'll go to Ditmars Boulevard and make a left.
Okay.
Because I want to show the waterfront there. Maybe we can head over to Astoria Heights and the Rikers Island area. This person's mowing grass. New York City Parks Department.
They're doing a pretty good job maintaining Astoria Park. Doing a good job with the Tribal Bridge. Look at that.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to maintain these bridges. Astoria Park, I've done a few videos here, including my first time in a wheelchair being pushed around by my friend Sifat from the NYC walking show.
Did he say it was difficult pushing you around?
Yeah, it was challenging for him. It requires a lot more energy than what you would think to push it.
I can attest to that. It's not so easy. You know, probably because the wheels on the transport chair are small too.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you got into that accident up in Toronto, you were riding on a stand-up scooter where the wheels were small.
That's right.
You know, so when you hit that pothole, you lost control. If the wheel was bigger, you might have been okay. Do you know if it was solid wheels on that scooter, or is it that it had a inner tube in it? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
Because sometimes those stand-up scooters have a solid wheel.
It was a pretty harsh ride though on that scooter.
Because when you get a flat when you have those stand-up scooters, if there's a inner tube in it and you get a flat, it's very difficult to change. It's a real hassle. This is a nice area of Astoria.
Yeah, right near Astoria Park. It's quiet. Near Ditmars Boulevard.
Did you want to go up Ditmars Boulevard?
No, we'll make a left here. I want to show the waterfront.
Oh, okay. We could go up, I think it's 20th Avenue?
Yeah.
Maybe go up to Ditmars.
Alongside the Con Edison plant. And we'll head over to Astoria Heights near Rikers Island. A lot of locals also call that area Upper Ditmars or East Elmhurst.
Have you shown your fans Garden Bay area?
I may have like a while ago, but that's the biggest.
Kind of nice up there.
That's the biggest condo development in Upper Ditmars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bigger than Barclay Gardens? That's right across the way from.
I think Garden Bay is larger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's a very charming area, Upper Ditmars.
Got a lot of nice trees here.
Yep. Do not enter except bike sign here. Got the East River in front of us.
They've been doing work over here on the left here too.
I see, yeah. I haven't been this way in a while. Wow, so you can't even go over there anymore because they have this construction wall. I remember coming down here when I was younger and seeing the people fishing. But now that's not possible. Wow, the whole area is covered up. I guess they're building up the seawall. There's a lot of projects right now in New York City that they're rebuilding the seawall or the coastline. Yeah, it says work in progress reconstruction of shoreline at DeMarco Park.
Wow, there's a lot of work. What is this?
It's gonna take a while before this is all redone. Oh, a lot of speed bumps here.
Yeah, it'll be nice. They go through the fall, I guess, summer, the winter, and spring, and then maybe it'll be ready for the summer, next summer.
And here we have the northern boundary, well, public access northern boundary of Astoria, Queens at the Con Edison plant. This area used to be the former Steinway Village. The same Steinway that makes the Steinway pianos.
Oh, maybe we should drive by the Steinway mansion, is it called?
Yeah, that's in East Elmhurst also. I don't think it's held by the family anymore.
No, it's not.
But it's I think the person who owns it though, they're keeping it in like good condition, and they still have like it open to the public at times. It'll be nice if it was like converted into a museum or something. Yeah, the Steinways were a major influence in the development of Astoria. They basically moved their entire operations from Manhattan to Astoria and built a whole community for their workers, just so they can work here and not have to commute.
This strip over here used to be very quiet. They had very, very few cars here.
Now it looks like it's much busier. You know, it was very beneficial because when I was growing up, this is where I took my driving test, since it was quieter.
Growing up here, I used to drag race with my friend Richard on the strip. We just wanted to test whose car was faster.
Construction here.
You want to go on 19th
on.
Avenue? You want to see
Yeah,
that?
we can.
I mean, there's really nothing there, but in the past it was all cordoned off with a fence. It was all you see were bushes back there, and there used to be packs of wild dogs roaming around that area.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. All loose wild dogs in packs roaming around. And people used to dump garbage back there too on 19th Avenue.
Yeah. This strip mall is home to Lidl. It's a German supermarket chain known for their low prices. I think they also own Aldi also.
Single cup there. Back here, Robert De Niro has something to do with the movie studios or something.
Yeah, who knows?
On the left here, you see?
Yeah. Well, there's the Steinway Piano Factory right here in front of us. That's still here. They still make pianos here.
High quality stuff.
There's still some industry in this area. This is the Rienzi Pasta Company.
This area is very nice compared to what it used to be in the 60s and 70s. There used to be abandoned cars here, and again, there were packs of wild dogs that were roaming around.
I think the Steinway Mansion is to the left somewhere.
Let this car go by, so we'll hold them back so that we can just cruise at our pace. See, all to the left here was still the same, you see?
Oh, wow.
with all the trees and people used to dump stuff back there, and all the wild dogs are running around here. Look at this. Let's see. Look.
Yeah.
Want to take a look down there?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, just to show the people.
There's a lot of like people just leave their trucks here too.
Look at the sign. You see, no dumping, no trespassing, because people did that all the time. You know, they're still dumping over here, but not like it was in the past. You know, discount parking. Look.
I know it's like,
wow.
What is this area?
Look at this, huh?
People just throw their stuff here. This is nuts.
See, it used to be much worse. Look at this. There was a couple of propane tanks there. Discount parking. Where are you going to park back here?
Well, there's all the way at the end. There's a right turn sign.
But if you park here, then you have to take an Uber or have somebody drive you here to get the car too, right? Look how far it is from everything.
Exactly.
I think there's a water treatment plant here.
Yeah, this is a water treatment area.
Yeah. See? I don't think this is a good place to go do your walking videos, eh?
Well, I've been up here before, but it's
you have.
But it's kind of strange.
Look at it. Here's the discount parking. Look at this. Wow. Look at this.
24-hour advance registration required. I know, it's
kind of spooky. Can you imagine coming here at nighttime?
I know, it's like so strange. The Steinway Mansion is on 41st Street. If you want to make a left up there.
Okay.
Yeah, the DEP, Bowery Bay Wastewater Treatment Plant.
The teenagers used to come down here because it was considered like Lover's Lane.
There's one street here where you can actually see a building there. Yeah. Their property actually extends into the street because it predates the street grid and the property taxes. So,
wow.
Yeah. I forget what street it is, but
wow, look at this.
Yeah, the Steinway Mansion's up there. I could show people. Yeah, this area is really strange. Steep hill. There's the mansion.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah. I know. Oh, it's here on this street too, that property. Let's continue down. It's this one here, that shack with the gray roof. On the right-hand side, this property predates the street grid, so it's allowed to extend into the street.
Oh, this building right here?
Yeah, this building went to the right.
Wow.
You see it's sticking out into the lane.
Look at the wall, really.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a very interesting part of Astoria that not many people get to see. And soon we're going to be driving out of Astoria into East Elmhurst, or Upper Astoria. I know some residents don't like to be called East Elmhurst, so they call it Upper Astoria or Upper Ditmars.
Ditmars, yeah. It's a little bit more prestigious, you know. Upper Ditmars.
Or Astoria Heights. They call it Astoria Heights too.
But officially, it's actually East Elmhurst, right?
Yeah.
There have been times I've even seen it called Flushing. Is that possible? I mean,
Yeah, it can be considered Flushing too. I mean, it pretty much borders the Flushing Bay also.
because when we used to live up here, I used to get mail and the return and the address would be Flushing. But most of the times it would be addressed to East Elmhurst, never Upper Ditmars. Hazen Street to the left is Rikers Island.
Yeah. I tried to ride the bus there, but they wouldn't let me on the island.
You heard the story about your mother though, right?
What happened?
Did you ever hear that story? She took the bus and the driver forgot that she was still on it, and he drove her onto Rikers Island.
Oh gosh.
Your mom pulled the cord and said, excuse me, I'm supposed to get off before Rikers Island. I said, oh my God, I didn't know you were on the bus. So she got a tour of Rikers Island.
Yep, the largest prison facility in New York City. And right here, this is all the Garden Bay Condominium complex.
2-level, Tudor style. Actually, on 21st Street, across the street from Garden Bay, it's also Garden Bay, but it's more like a apartment type style.
Oh wow.
We'll
You mean
see that.
21st Avenue?
No, Ditmars Boulevard
Okay.
over here. We'll go by it.
I guess we'll see those homes there, and then we can wrap the video up.
Okay.
These people on the left are already preparing for Halloween over a month early.
Years and years ago, we were going to rent an apartment in this building right here on the left.
Oh wow.
It was a very nice apartment. It was split level. Yeah, it's Ditmars Boulevard. It's where the other Garden Bay apartments are.
Uh-huh. Yep, it's all the way on the left here. These are Garden Bay condos also. They all have a similar look to them.
Okay, the ones on the left here, on the other side there, those are all Garden Bay too. You see?
Mhm.
It's very different. See, this style on the left is 2-story Tudors, and these are like apartment type.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. And then these smaller ones, the two levels, that's Barclay Gardens.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Barclay Gardens is definitely smaller.
I'm gonna make a right over there, and then we can go down Ditmars Boulevard.
Sure.
Okay.
And LaGuardia
Actually-
Airport is close by.
Ditmars Boulevard. Oh, this is Ditmars.
This is
Boulevard.
Ditmars Boulevard, but we can make a right here and go to
Okay.
Astoria Boulevard.
Yeah, we'll go to Astoria Boulevard, and then we'll go back on Ditmars.
That's
Oh, this is
good.
nice. I like it over here. Look at this.
Yeah, this is different.
And you have all this space on the left there too that they can't build. You see? That's nice.
Actually, over here, this is called Grand Central Parkway. Astoria Boulevard is down there. But it'll become Astoria Boulevard in a few blocks.
This must be a tough intersection to get in, because that's over there is a highway. People getting off. There's
Yep.
always a lot of cars here.
That's right.
But this guy over here just waved me to go through. He's being nice. He definitely knows it's kind of difficult to get in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live over here. There's too many cars going by.
Yeah, it's tough here. All right, folks. I think this will be a good point to end the video. Hope you enjoy this driving tour of Astoria, Queens, the lesser known parts of it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.